we're now joined by ASEE Executive Director Norman Fortenberry. Norman, welcome to the programme.
It's a pleasure to be here, Stephen.
Norman, can you give us a little bit of a flavour of some of the projects the ASEE has been working on this year?
It has been a busy year. We have ongoing right now, and they'll be reported, the plenary of our curriculum task force. We also have a teaching excellence task force. This is an effort comparable to the UK's Advanced HE, or more globally, IGIP or EGIP, and the new Erasmus effort that's cutting across Europe. We also have a task force of our campus reps to improve the quality and responsiveness of our campus reps. Our journals task force looking at our scholarly publications and how those can be made even more rigorous and responsive to the community. We have a new task force on diversifying ASEE's leadership, which is looking at the very long line of preparation through various positions such as within division leadership and then division leadership, sections leadership, zone leadership, on the way to becoming a national officer, including eventually president of ASEE. So we have a task force looking at how to diversify that pipeline.
What has the Society been doing to engage its members over the last year and a half?
ASEE is engaged as an active participant in the Engineering Research Visioning Alliance, or ERVA, which is a National Science Foundation effort to define the future frontiers of engineering technical research. And I think it's crucially important that ASEE is involved in this effort and recognize that we span the spectrum from teaching, research, and professional service. We're also continuing the work of the ASEE Diversity Recognition Program, which is managed by the Engineering Deans Council. We have been involved, you talk about our online efforts. We have online webinars via the ASEE Resource Central, including its extensive course catalog and a series of very engaging distinguished lectures. There are strong efforts to strengthen the credibility of P12 engineering via recognition of professional development efforts, development of a curricular framework via AEEE, that's Advancing Excellence in Engineering Education as an organization, and a webinar series looking at the intersection of P12 and diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. We've also had the virtual conferences that you've talked about, and we've unveiled the ASEE Hub as a virtual community. Quite a bit going on.
As we set our sights on 2022, what are some of the initiatives you're most excited by?
Sure. Well, we're going to continue our efforts to continue the work within the various task forces. Some of those are at the recommendation stage, so we'll look forward to how we can begin to implement some of those recommendations. We are looking at expanding and better retaining our domestic membership, and we're looking at expanding our individual and institutional membership in order to share and learn with others from around the world, in addition to being more collaborative with other engineering education societies around the globe.
Norman, it sounds like it's been a busy year for the ASEE despite all this virtual activity, and thank you again so much for joining us.
Happy to be here, Stephen. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.